She was a dignified First Lady who behind the scenes was the steel in the Bush family spine.
I, George Herbert Walker Bush, do solemnly swear.
Barbara Bush spent 4 years with her husband George in the White House. She was gracious, yet approachable. To many, she was America's grandmother. Yet when America denied George Bush a second term, she never hid her bitterness, even long after he'd made his peace. Of course, it helped when her eldest son became president.
And now to see that same fella that I used to drive around in Little League carpools and I used to yell at to please pick up his room, to see him as president, it's truly amazing.
As president, he routinely mocked his mom as the family tyrant, lovingly, of course.
Mom is out of the hospital and everything is back to normal. After all, she's still telling me what to do.
Even her daughter-in-law saw her as strong-willed.
People often wonder what my mother-in-law is really like. People think she's a sweet, grandmotherly Aunt Bee type. She's actually more like Don Corleone.
There was no doubt Barbara Bush had a tart tongue. She famously described her husband's election foe this way, rhymes with witch. On a visit to Hurricane Katrina refugees, that tongue got her in trouble.
So many of the people in the arenas here, we're underprivileged anyway. This is working very well for them.
She was born Barbara Pierce in New York in 1925, third child in a wealthy publishing family. She was 16 when she met George Bush at a prep school dance. A year and a half later, they were engaged, but didn't marry till he returned from World War II a hero bomber pilot. When George graduated from Yale, the couple moved to Midland, Texas, where he built an oil business and she raised their family. Eventually, George ran for Congress and took Barbara to Washington. Through 5 decades in politics, the Bushes moved 30 times. After the White House, the couple settled in Houston and Kennebunkport, Maine, where Barbara Bush focused on promoting literacy and spending time with her sometimes teasing but always adoring family. Mark Smith, The Associated Press, The White House.